What if everything you were forced to keep inside was suddenly set free? Let's talk about Hulk. As this released in 2003, as it was directed by Ang Lee, that is about Bruce Banner, a genetics researcher with a tragic past, suffers massive radiation exposure that causes him to transform into this big angry green monster whenever he gets angry. And with this film, it was one that could have been better. It does have a great cast from Eric Bana as Bruce Banner the Hulk, and Eric Bana did great in this. He was a great Bruce Banner. We also do see Jennifer Connelly play Betty Ross in this, and she was great in the film too. I do think that her and Eric Bana did great in their roles, had great chemistry with one another. As we do see Sam Elliott playing General Ross, and he was a great General Ross. He did amazing in the role. But we also do get Nick Nolte as the antagonist, who is Bruce Banner's father. I thought he was okay, but I think there could have been more to the character. Two things I think that this film did great with was General Ross wanting to go after the Hulk and the relationship between Bruce and Betty. Those parts were great. And with this film, it does have certain scenes that stand out. And just the transitions between each scene, sometimes it felt like a comic. And that was a pretty interesting creative decision. It was cool and it worked. And I got to say, for the time, I thought that the Hulk looked pretty good. But several flaws with this film is that, of course, the special effects doesn't really age well. There were probably some humorous moments that didn't really need to be there. And you have like these Hulk-type dogs in the film that didn't really work. Then what they were doing with Bruce Banner's dad, pretty much making him like the absorbing man, I don't think those parts worked well. It was just honestly pretty dumb. But at the same time, this did have elements of a good Hulk movie. I just wish that parts in the plot was better. But the cast, for the most part, they were great. And I got to admit, it did have some fun moments. But overall, with the 2003 Hulk movie, it was one that definitely could have been better. And while it did have some great parts in it, great Hulk moments, great parts with the characters, just what it did with some other characters could have been better. But have you seen the 2003 Hulk film? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.